Welcome back to Nutty's Niche. I'm Nutty. I am currently on a journey to get fit after spending the last 2 years just kind of wallowing in self-depression and whatever keeps you from moving around. I live with a truck driving husband and 2 dogs, so we don't have a whole lot of mess, so there's not a whole lot of house to clean. I do paint, but a lot of the things I do is sedentary, so I'm sitting a lot, not active, and losing my mobility and gaining my weight back that I had lost after having a gastric bypass. I lost over 300 pounds when I had my gastric bypass 12 years ago. I kept all of it. I stopped losing. Lowest I got down to was about 180 pounds. I stopped losing, decided to quit, and I gained up to about 200 pounds. I felt like this was an acceptable me, and so that's about what I hung out with. It was a conscious choice to stay there. About 4 to 5 years ago, I fell in a hole and broke both my feet. And ever since then, I have not been the same. And the weight has climbed up on me. And I am now, in August, I stepped on the scales and it weighed 290 pounds. Before I made my first video, I decided before I would make that first video that I would see if I could be committed to the process of getting up on the rebounder, and could I even do it for any length of time. So I would get up on the rebounder every day, every time I would get up from the games, whatever I was gaming or whatever, and I would get up and go to the restroom. I would listen to one song and be on the rebounder, and I did that for about 2 weeks, and I lost about 3 pounds because I also quit eating all snacks. If they were a snack, I was not eating them. I switched from any kind of chips to popcorn, and I am eating a low butter popcorn for my snack. So, because I still got a snack. There's so few things that I actually can eat and I have such a need for crunch, crunch, crunch that popcorn just seems to be doing it for me. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of accountability today, shall we? August the 30th, when I started this weight loss journey on YouTube, I weighed in at 286 pounds. I don't want to be 286 pounds, so I was a little testy about that. Friday, September the 27th, I weighed in at 275 pounds. I actually haven't seen 270 pounds since we lived in this house for the last we just moving into our 3rd year in March. So that felt good. And a little annoying that with so little effort, I could have been maintaining my weight. But we can't go back. We can only go forward. So going forward, my measurements for August the 30th, my arms were 23 and a half, 23 and a quarter. 23 inches. I'm looking at too much. August the 30th, arms were 23 inches. On September 27th, my arms were 22 inches and a quarter. This is good because I got these big arms from being so big for so long that a lot of shirts don't fit. I have a hard time finding clothing in my size that my arms will go through. So if anytime I can tighten up my arms, I'm feeling that's a perk. On August the 30th, my bust was 47 3/4. On September 27th, my bust was 46. I also did my neck. That's for the first time. Somebody suggested that we do the neck, so my neck was 15 inches. So next month we'll see if that changes. If it does, I've never measured my neck. On my waist on August the 30th was 49 3/4. My waist September the 27th was 44 inches. Feeling pretty good about that. I made him do it twice. I was like, it can't be that much in just 3.5, 4 weeks. And he's like, So he did it twice, and it actually was 44 inches. So I'm just like, I'm not even going to argue with you again. My bust on, we're going down. Excuse me. My hips were on August the 30th were 59 and a half. And my hips on September 27th was 58. And my calves were 21 and a quarter on the 30th. And on last Friday on the 27th, they were 20 inches. So, slowly but surely, we are making some changes I don't know why I say we. I am making some changes. Slowly and surely, I am making some changes. So much changes that tonight this afternoon when I went shopping for grandkids and stuff, I always end up looking at clothes. I don't need any clothes. I got plenty of clothes. But I always end up looking, and I found the cutest top for my birthday, but they did not have it in the size that I normally buy, which is a 3X. I'm always yelled at. My daughter always says, why you buy things so big? And I was like, well, I am losing weight. I'm actively, consciously, just spent a month being conscientious and making a commitment to myself to do it. I'm going to buy this 2X shirt. And I did. It fits so cute. I'm so excited about it. Can't wait to wear it for my birthday. Coming right on up. So I'm feeling really good about the goals that I set and the goals that I met. And so I'm glad that you came back to join me for another round of what's happening. You know what? I'm going to keep doing this. Now, this next month in October, we are getting ready to go on a vacation. We're going to go to Texas, and then we're going to go down into Florida and visit with my best friend, like sister, and her family, and we're super excited. Been painting. She's got some grandsons. These are for them. Look at this. Look at these little minions. Aren't these the... Oop, I forgot to use this. Oop. I don't want to say I'm a moron, but yeah. I have trouble with perspective, guys. I haven't gotten used to it yet. But those are my little minions for her grandsons. And I painted something for her mom. And then she has a granddaughter I want to paint something for. And so, yeah, I still got a few more things to do. Looking forward to that. My husband said that he would be willing to do some travel vlogging, so I don't know what is from here to there. I know that the biggest portion of our trip, we're going to drive a lot at night. I don't know that we will stop. I would like to, but he's not the stopping kind of a trip person. He likes to set his destination and get there. So I'm hoping maybe we'll stop. I don't want to just show up unannounced and exhausted and not even be able to have a visit with anybody. So who knows how that will work out. We're going to vlog about how we met and different favorite memories of ours in our, getting ready to celebrate 34 years together. So we thought we would do some chat about that. If it got too personal, those things won't make it to a YouTube video, but they'll be somewhere in a file that the grandkids or the kids can find, and they'll get a little taste of their mom and their dad. I've had a great week. It was a good month, even with my hip issues. My hip is still giving me issues. I took the dogs for a walk. My husband and I took the dogs for a walk together. That was awesome to be able to do that. I wish I would have not sabotaged myself by wearing flip-flops in the dark when I'm often unsteady on my feet in the daylight where I can see. So I didn't wear tennis shoes, and we didn't take a flashlight, and some parts of our walk was a little darker than other parts of our walk. So it was not a very long walk, even though he had the crazy dog and I had the perfect walking on the leash dog. We didn't go any further than the stop sign that I've been going to. And he was like, you've been doing this? And I'm like, yeah, this is like the fourth time. So I am getting out of the house. It is cooling down here. We had some awesome storms. I'm going to include some pictures that I took one of the days that I went to the mailbox when we had a dust storm. It passed us, and it was threatening rain, and the weather was just wild. It was great. And I went and took a walk to go retrieve something from the mail when I took all these pictures, and I'm going to share them with you. Absolutely beautiful. I'd share them right here if I could edit. It's coming. Have faith in me. Somebody gave me an editing program, name of an editing program that I should try out, so I'm going to try that. I was going to do it over the weekend, had the grands. Really can't do too much with the grands around. Hoping to have a little bit better things to watch if anybody is still coming back. If you're coming back, bless you so much for sharing my little journey with me. And if not, Lynette, Nutty, stay on track. You got this. You can do this. I went looking for my own inspirational saying because my sister-in-law did not give me one. I thought I just found one. There are no limits to which you can accomplish except the limits that you place on your thinking. And that is true, guys. That is so true. I have my own physical limitations. I have real physical limitations, and I'm working within the confines of them. But the limitations that work against me the hardest are the limitations I put in my own brain. And if you stop and analyze your brain as much as you analyze everybody else's thinkings of what you think they might be thinking, if you analyze your brain, you would realize the same things. You are putting limitations on yourself. Take them away. Overcome them. We can do it. I can do it. Peace out. Peace out, people. Have a great week. Have a great, I'll see you on Wednesday. I meant to say just have a great week, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Hump day. Going to be working on my Maleficent makeup. I just got what I hope is the last that I will possibly need, and some crazy purple eyelashes just because. Peace out, everybody.